I've had the Chimera for a while now, so I thought I'd give you my opinions on it. The good, the bad, things I like, the things I don't like. I'm Kato and this is my long time review of the Chimera7 PRO. If you haven't already noticed, the Chimera7 have gotten good grace from FPV pilots from all over, and it's not without reason. The bind and fly comes with the most usual receivers like Crossfire, ELRS, your pick. Whatever you want, they probably have it. The setup is easy. Just bind your remote or your controller, activate the air unit, go into beta flight, activate the GPS, put on the propellers, and you're pretty much ready to fly. This drone handles wind like a champion. It can lift heavy stuff. I love how it flies. When I got my drone, it was tuned on beta flight 4.2.9, I think. I don't know if they still ship it out that way, but at least that was how I got it. It had a pretty smooth tune. Even though I love the original setup in 4.2, I would recommend you to upgrade to 4.3. Iflight are now giving you their presets already put into beta flight, so it's easy to take them, put them on the drone. Just remember to take a diff all before you do it so you don't lose your original one. I really like the preset they had on 4.3. It's a bit sharper, a bit more aggressive, but in my opinion the drone flies that much better on it. So my recommendation for you is, if you feel comfortable with it, upgrade to 4.3 in beta flight and the drone will get slightly better. I don't have too many bad things to say about the Chimera, except that of course it's a bit more expensive than a lot of other FPV drones, but for what it is, that's something you need to decide yourself if it's good or bad. I mean, sometimes you get what you pay for. I had a small problem with the USB port, not the port itself, but the plastic around it, the protection. It was too tight. I struggled to get my normal USB connectors inside it, making full contact. What I ended up doing was modifying my GoPro cable while cutting off the ends a bit so I could make it to fit a lot better. It's not a big issue, but it can be annoying. Yeah, they could make the hole a bit bigger, in my opinion. Is it a deal breaker? No, it's not. You can take it off, or you can do like me, modify your cable or make it bigger yourself. It's up to you, but I mean, how many times are you connected to beta flight that way? And for us Crossfire guys, I think they could have put the diversity mod instead of the microchip or micro receiver inside it, or at least option to choose the diversity. Not that I ever needed to upgrade my Crossfire. I see a lot of people do it. They want the diversity. I never had an issue with signal loss with Crossfire. So yeah, it's just something I wish they offered or wish they had, just to be safe, and for the price I think they could have done it. But yeah, it's not there. In my opinion, what you pay for is good in this case. Iflight might be known to have cheaper drones out there, but I never had any issues with the Chimera7. It's been flawless every time I've used it, so for now I can't say anything else than it's worth the money. This drone is made for longer flights and you will love to take it up the mountains or into the wilderness. And to put your mind a little bit at ease, it comes with a GPS already installed. You just need to activate it in beta flight. That will keep your quad just a little bit safer, even if the GPS on the FPV drones isn't really the thing you should trust 100%, but it's a hell of a lot better than nothing. One of the main reasons you might want to go for the Pro version over the regular one is that it got bigger motors, bigger propellers, which gives it the ability to lift heavier weights. You can carry full-size GoPro, no problem. I've seen people put the CV1 on it, which is an interesting setup. You can run bigger batteries, or like me, I run 2 batteries in parallel, which gives you a bunch of flight time. So yeah, I think it would be entirely up to you which one you would like to buy, but I think you can probably push out more with bigger batteries on the Pro one if you can afford the price for more heavier batteries and a slightly more expensive drone. So, do I think you should buy the Chimera7 PRO? Well, it kind of depends on what type of flying you do. If you're a freestyle pilot or someone who maybe lives inside a big city and just fly in smaller places, then no, I don't think the Chimera is for you. But if you're someone who flies a lot in the backcountry, up in the mountains, out in the wilderness and big open spaces, long range, then yeah, I think the Chimera might be the perfect drone for you. I absolutely love to use it for long range, cinematic stuff. So yeah, if you can afford it, if it's in your budget and you want a 7-inch, you should definitely get the Chimera 7.